So yeah, this is day 1 or day 0 starting this channel. Gotta say, inspired a lot by Sam Sulek. Just uploads stream of consciousness, whatever he's thinking every day until he's massive. So similar idea here. Upload stuff every day until the company is massive. Working on gains. So yeah, just a little bit of background about me. My name's Will Gallo, and 32. I'm a dad. I'm not exactly husband, but I have a fiance, and but yeah, startup founder. Moto's Chat is my main company. Have a lot of projects too, but also do real estate. Got super cheap, absolutely lowest end real estate. Talking about like $6,000 houses in the Southeast, and it's one of them, Florida. Got a few houses way back in the day. It's the houses that nobody wants to buy. The house, this one even my uncle told me, don't buy that. I would never buy that. I would never touch it with a 10-foot pole. It turned out to be my favorite one. Just cut the grass. It's got a little $300 Amazon shed. Came in a little box and just put it together with my neighbor. He's awesome. He's also from Africa. I grew up in Kenya. He's from Ivory Coast, and we put together a shed. Clear out all the stuff in the house to make it rentable one day. Still not quite there yet, but it's the neighbors. They're real nice. Put this little faux grass. If you ever do real estate, this is the best value. Put this on your front and back porch. It's like the cheapest thing ever. Costs maybe $40 for that amount. And you just lay it down, put some nails, tap some nails. So yeah, you're going to learn a lot of stuff about tech, about real estate, about, traveling. If you keep watching my stuff, or I just talk about whatever. Just try to be a genuine person. Try to, let you in if you're interested. If you're not, don't watch. It's the backyard. Got some neighbors from Honduras. They're super cool. Only really speak Spanish. I speak Spanish though. My girlfriend, fiance only speaks Spanish, not any English. And this is the stuff you put on the back. It's awesome. And just makes it look nice. Makes it look kind of like outdoors and super easy to sweep off. Keep it clean. So you're gonna learn all the budget real estate tips with me. So if you're not working with much, and if you don't have huge, amazing credit to get giant bank loans and stuff, then you got to do everything for cheap. Cheap. Kind of embarrassed by my bedroom. Got to clean it up a little bit. But one thing that's pretty cool though, let me just, before I turn the camera around, let me clean this up. But it's cool to have your computer there and just kind of lay down and be able to type, because it's really important to have good posture, comfortable back. If you're coding for 8 hours straight sometimes, which does happen, not all the time. It's maybe about 2 hours today so far. Then I had to do some real estate stuff. But we might go to Lowe's later. But see if I can get that computer going. Yeah, it's alright. I'll do that later. think it's in the car. Well, that's probably all for now. Just a quick intro. Looks like we got about 5 minutes done. Do some more. Maybe we're in at Home Depot later. And then, yeah, some more after that. But yeah, this will be cool. Got some presentations coming up, an accelerator. For Moto's Chat, it's kind of like Uber, but it's in the DR. And it's built into one message into WhatsApp. It's really cool. I'll show you sometime. But yeah, so we're doing just oh no, accelerators tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Today it's just Lowe's, just real estate, and then maybe some computer work, which I'll show you later. I built this really cool website where you can pretty much find local areas, local businesses nearby. It has a map and then like it shows all their websites, because you click on a place and then you can see if they have a crappy website or a good website. And if they have a crappy one, then you can click improve, and then it improves their website and redeploys it. And you can even, sell it to them $200-$300. Can make $1,000 in a day doing 3 websites. It's really cool. I'm going to show one to a print shop, a 3D print shop, and then another one to this appliance shop where I got a fridge a few days ago. And yeah, who knows, maybe $200 or $300 each, and yeah, it's just easy. Especially with AI, man, everything's crazy. Everything's going to change in the future with AI. Going to have especially with robots, and it's crazy, man. There's going to be no more businesses. There's going to be AI created videos like this. I'm not even going to be a real person anymore. It's just going to be an AI version of me, or version of whoever, version of someone more handsome, more intelligent, has more important things to say. But yeah, so there's going to be no more economy. And the extreme of it is just one person, Elon Musk or whatever, the best AI, and then they run the whole economy. So one person the producer, everyone else the consumer. It's crazy. So this is the kind of stuff that you're going to listen to if you keep following this channel. But all right, that's the first, probably a third of this video. I'll try to do 30 minutes a day, and see what happens. But catch y'all later. Catch y'all when we go to next part. Is either going to be some coding. I'll walk you through some of my latest projects, or next part might be going to Home Depot. So we'll see. All right, and you guys let me know. I'll try to make the channel so that it's really reactive. So you guys tell me what you like to see or what you don't like to see, and I'll just stay in and then help mold the videos. You can pull more information out of me, or less, or more things you want to see. But if you're interested in international life and startups and AI and programming and even real estate, just trying to be a productive, successful person, starting at the bottom and going up. So this is the bottom video. That's what she said. But can only go up from here. So, all right. Part 2 coming soon. All right, we're back. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the coding projects I'm working on. This one's called ChadSites. You'll see why in a second. It's dope. I made a tool where you can you see on here, or I'll pull it up a screen here, but so basically the idea of it is like you can see all the websites, you see the map of all the businesses in your area and click on them. It even scrolls automatically like that, and goes through them. But you can click on a business close to you, and then you click see their website, see if it's good or not. This one has a pretty decent website, but it could absolutely be improved. And then what you do, okay, so we'll choose this one, and you just click on it. it scrolled to the next one, but and then you click go. And what it does, it's all these scripts on my back end that take everything out of the scrape everything, look at everything on the page, copy it, and then it's and then you can open whatever AI you want. So I like to use Gemini, and then you just paste it. You do control paste, and it pastes the whole website into the AI, and then you say, and then you can just click go, and it just makes a better version. And then so it gives you the code, HTML. You see here it goes. It's creating code. It just makes a better version, and then you paste it back into ChadSites, and then it's launched like on a real permanent backend server that improved their website. So it took in the whole website. It's still creating a little bit of code, but and then you can copy it and paste it, and then you can sell it to the business. You can go to the business. That's the idea. Is you go back to the Tom's Plumbers, whatever. Say, hey, look, I made this better website for you, and you can choose your price. You can say if you want to just buy it just how it is, $100 or $200, or if you want me to sit down with you and make it a bunch of changes just the way you want it, change it with AI, redeploy it, so it's just the way you want it, 300 or 400 or 500. So it's finished. We'll copy it, and then it gives you this box, and you just click to paste it, and then that's the better version. I mean, you can already see it's nice. It's beautiful. They don't have a whole lot of stuff, and it even copies like the picture links and the everything. So it's the real website. I mean, you saw how fast that was. That's crazy. I'm proud of this. I made this. I mean, it's like that. I am a programmer, but I absolutely use AI for as much as I can just to be faster and to be more creative and to be 10x, 100x. I feel like I'm 1,000x developer with AI, but especially Gemini these days. Gemini 3, 2026. Google's gonna win the AI wars forever. Everyone should know that. ChatGPT, OpenAI, even Claude die by the wayside. Gemini, Google invented AI. They invented the TPU. They invented the transformer. They're going to be the next NVIDIA. I wish I bought stock in them this year. It's not been a great year for me, but Google's done amazing. And anyway, so look at that. I mean, it made that website, and you can change it. You can go back. You can say, hey, make it better with a cooler focus around the mouse over or whatever, and then they can give you a new HTML, and then what you do is you go back to ChadSites and you paste in the new version with the changes or whatever you want it to have. So it's not just like you launch it once and then that's it. You can make it better. So here's the new HTML. It's still processing, but yeah, you can fine tune it exactly however you want to make it. Which is what I've done with this other. Like I bought a fridge the other day at this used appliance shop. It's called Steve's Appliances. It's really good. He doesn't even have a website. If you go to his Google Maps, it doesn't even have a link to a website. So he needs one. But anyway, so this is the last one I'll do for the plumber. I'll just paste in the new version, and then it even makes it the new one. So look, now it has this fancy, mouse over effect that you can push the little particles around the screen, and it's beautiful. It's crazy. He would freak out when he sees this when I bring it to him. I might not, but and see, it's just a beautiful website, and it's better because I did the second version. I put some time into it, but even that, how long was that? 3 minutes 42 seconds. It's like bam, and then now they have a better website, and that's might be $200, $300 right there. Because they don't know how to do that. He's using my ChadSites. So that's the idea behind ChadSites. It's freaking dope. You put in a URL, or you see businesses in your area, and you click improve that one, and then it makes you a better version. Paste it in ChadSites. It deploys it. It's running. You can send that link to them. They can see it. It's on the internet for real. And that's ChadSites. Use it. And so that's what I'll show you for the. Oh, I was going to show you this other one I'm proud of. So this one's, I always do this. That's a good developer trick, is you make the top logo clickable, to make it into full screen mode. So even if you're in a browser, it feels like it's like a real app, like it fills up the whole screen. So I love that. And I always try to build that into my apps. But but yeah, and so this is the one I really wanted to show you guys. Let me turn on to read record. But yeah, so this is for the appliance shop that I just went to the other day. So this is another ChadSites website. So basically you can it's a way better version of, actually no, they didn't even have one. So it's a really great website for them. But this took a while because I really built in a back end into this. So you can see here, I made it where you can take a picture on your phone. You can go to the version on your phone and then take a picture of like the fridge. I did that fridge over there and that stove. And then it just pops up on the website, you know. So it's like a real, and you need like a Node.js backend running for that. So that took a little longer, not too much longer, but all the little details, you know, to make it just right. So that's what I've been working on for this. I'm gonna go past him the other day, probably day after tomorrow on my way to Georgia, or Wednesday, I guess. But and I'm gonna show it to him. He might give me $200 right there, you know. It's really cool. I already know how I'm gonna do the demo. I'm gonna say, hey sir, nice to meet you the other day. I made this website. I'm a web developer. And yeah, I noticed you didn't have a website. So yeah, I wanted to let me just show you this. I know you like to talk a lot, but let me just show you this, and you can tell me if you like it or not. And then I'm gonna go and take the picture, and it's gonna pop up automatically there. I do like a polling system instead of WebSockets. We're just because WebSockets is kind of hard sometimes. It had some issues, so now it's just every 3 seconds it checks if there's a new. And that's a really good tip for you guys if you want to do easy updates on your website. Just do polling every 3 seconds. It's not efficient on the back end, but it's good. Tell the AI to just do polling instead of WebSockets if you're an AI developer. But so it does. You take a picture, write in the name, the price, the description, whatever, and then post. And then 3 seconds later, bam, pops up on the front end right here. And yeah, he could upload all of his fridges, everything, have a whole inventory right there on the page that people can finally see because he didn't have a website before. But yeah, that's the other one, and that's pretty much all I worked on today. I'll just yeah, probably stop this part right here. But or actually no, I do have something else I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to so I'm working with this accelerator. Okay, I debugged it. I did want to show you guys this. Okay, so basically this is the accelerator I'm working with. Here's a picture. Dave Airley, he's great. It's this big name guy, started an airline, and now he runs an accelerator. And we got accepted. We're in the cohort starting in 2 days on Tuesday. But anyway, so we were just talking the other day, and it's crazy talking to these guys because they're super successful and farther along than me. But yeah, he's like, yeah, what if we're an accelerator. We help new businesses. We help new startups get going. So, and then we had some ideas. He came up with one for a CRM app or whatever. And so I made it into a website. And I'll show you how I did it in a second. But basically, here it is. And you can click on different things. It's like you can just post an idea. Here's my idea. Whatever. Salon app AI or whatever. Some whatever. Fake idea. I didn't want to say BS, but I'll say it. I don't know how strict YouTube is on swearing because I swear a lot, but I'll try not to. Like Sam Sulek. And you explain the vision. So it's an AI that does your hair digitally, then shows you what it looks like before your barber actually cuts it. Whatever. Dumb idea. Tech is not ready, so you don't check that. Team is not ready, so you don't check that. But the idea is ready, so you check that. And then if you have a URL, like you made a mock-up version of it, you can paste it there. Or if you have a video or anything, then you paste it there and save your idea. And then there's your idea. It's got this little card. It's got some emojis. And you can click on it. People can read about it. Great. So that's what it is. So there's a few ideas on here. You can look at it and copy them and steal them if you want. One of them I made was a cooler version of Tinder, which I just think is a really cool type of technology that can be made a lot better and a lot more immersive. So then I made a demo for it, and so you can click open demo, and this is the demo. It's like a crowd. And it looks cool on your phone too, because everyone's all bunched up together, but you can click on a person and then see them and then match yes or no, match yes or no, match yes or no. But the really cool thing is I want to make it so these are like actual PNGs. So when you upload your picture, your regular picture, the AI takes it, cuts out the background, and puts the little you right there. So you can see 100 people, 150 people at once, right there. And like literally what they look like, not just like these little, like a picture of them, not just these little fake, icons, but and then match with people. And then if they match with you, then they go in your matches. And if they don't match with you yet, they're just in your sparks, which helps increase their, them in the algorithm. And then, but if they do match with you, then you can send them a message. And these are like some fake messages. I mean, the system's working, but we don't have users yet. But yeah, and then you can log in if you want to save your matches. Otherwise, you're just a guest. I like that, so anyone can use it without signing up. But yeah, and then so that's the Tinder idea, and it's one of the ideas on here. AI Movie Studio, which is another cool one, and then it links to a little preview of that, which is a Reddit video that shows like a really cool video where it's moving. Basically, it shows that you can take a little action figure or anything, or even a scene like this, and then just put it into the AI, and it can make it awesome. So that's him playing with his action figure, and then the AI actually animates it. And it kind of sucks because you can only do like 7-second clips right at a time. So a 2 hour video, that would be what, 300 clips or tokens, or no, 3,000. I don't know. I might have to think about it, but which could be like $400 to make a video with current technology. But yeah, but over time it gets better, so you might as well make the studio. And that economic dynamic is what's explained here in the idea. But yeah, so it's worth it to do that. And then gold recovery, and this the ChadSites that I showed you earlier. But so yeah, just little idea cards. I think every accelerator incubator should have this, because of our little catchphrase, more ideas than founders, which is absolutely true. And then one day, when all the startups are made by AI agents, then they can just run through this and fart out all the ideas all into real businesses really quickly, automatically, while we're sleeping. So might as well have the ideas somewhere. But yeah, that's something cool. This is the website if you want to access it and check it out. But yeah, it's another little thing I wanted to show you guys. But probably the most powerful thing is this. I spent a lot of time on this. This is something that I've built that has a little video. It lets you make a real app, a real front end and back end. So it has a little 2-minute video, but we'll do it anyway. So you click continue, and you click copy the AI prompt, and then you choose whatever your favorite AI is, and then you just paste it in, and you say, I want a app that does, let's see, maybe a cool tic-tac-toe app, or a cool, I like to do first person shooter FPS. So yeah, a cool FPS game in space or something. Working keyboard controls. And that's it. So you say what kind of app you want, and it has all this special magic AI prompt built in that you just paste into it, and then it launches your app with a real database and a real front end, which I think is super powerful. And it uses Node.js, which is amazing technology you should know about if you're new to developing. basically, it's so much better than like C++ or anything, I feel, because you can just have, I mean, I've had Node.js backends that are just like 3 endpoints and like 80 lines of code, which is crazy because that would be like at least 500 lines of code and all these libraries, dependency hell, and C++, whatever. Use Node.js if you're doing backends, and if you're doing AI, you can have tiny, easy, bite-sized backends that handle your database, that handle your endpoints, that do everything. It's magic. You should do it. And that's what this is. So it gives you the backend, Node.js, and what you do, same thing like the other one. So you have a server. We'll do is server number 2, and you just paste it, and it launches it, and it installs dependencies automatically, and it does so much magic in the backend with cores and HTTPS and all the annoying server admin stuff, and it's running. You can see it gives you the little thing right there. And then it gives you the front end also, because there's always the back end to store the data and the front end to show the data. So it gives you all that, and this is the web page. We'll call this one shooter, or maybe that's bad because America, space.html. And then bam, and you click, you paste the code it gave you, and now we have Void Hunter, first person shooter in space. And you can put in a name, Will, and then you can start, and bam, look at that. Got a shooter game. I mean, it's crazy, and it saves the high scores. You can, I guess we keep dying, but it shows the high scores, which means the back end's working. It's connected to the front end. And yeah, so there. And so you can shoot, you can play. So I hope you understand how crazy that is. I hope you understand you can type one thing and it can just give your whole back end. And it's not just like some of these app builder apps like Replit or whatever, where it makes it for you with an agent, blah blah blah. It's like, and then it doesn't really give you the code, and you don't really know where it's running, and you can't really host it on your own stuff. Or it's like this straight up gives you the code and a place to deploy it fully in 1 second. The tutorial video is less than 2 minutes long, because that's how long it takes to really use it and make a full stack app. But anyway, this is really powerful. So I'm glad we launched this, and yeah, use it, man. Use it. Make your own apps. Make your own businesses. Do a startup. All right.